What you are about to witness is the world's largest indoor theme park ever created in Planet Coaster. It is absolutely mind-blowing how much stuff was cram-packed into this massive indoor theme park. And this isn't just a theme park that was built with a roof put on top. No, this is fully integrated. Everything has been thought out. Every nook and cranny is perfectly detailed with all the bits of realism, the rafters, the supports, everything. When you're inside here, you feel like you're in an indoor theme park, in a gigantic mall with tons of rides and attractions, multiple themed areas. This is so exquisitely crafted that I could not wait to share this with you guys. So we're checking it out here today. So join me on today's episode of Park Spotlight. Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at World of Nihort, created by Wiljasi. They are a non-Discord member, just a random subscriber that sent this in, so come join us on Discord. Links are down in the description below. Wiljasi, and here they say, the World of Nihort is an indoor amusement park in the mountains, featuring diverse themed areas and thrilling attractions for all ages. In the Alpine Wonders section, enjoy the Ciop dark ride, battling beetles in the chocolate factory, and the exhilarating inverted coaster Fly, soaring through the mountains and glaciers. Futuristica offers mind-bending experiences like the Core and the mystery solving in Mission Police. Enjoy breathtaking rides in the Explorer and dance at the Disco Panic. The whimsical Nihort Express awaits you. Tropicana offers thrills with the Temple of the Fire wooden coaster and a refreshing adventure on Rio Medeira. World of Nihort beautifully blends natural beauty, imaginative themes, excitement, creating a magical convergence of nature and amusement. And that ending statement there is exactly why this is being picked here today, as it does blend that beautiful imaginative themes and converges that into a nature amusement park indoors. I love everything about this. I've seen indoor parks attempted in the past, and some of them have just simply been theme parks that have been a box built around them. And this goes far beyond that. I would have to say this is probably the best I've ever seen it done. It looks very, very, very exciting. So without further delay, why don't we jump right on into it and check out this park tour. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is exciting. Let's take a look at this before we go on in. Beautiful garden work, beautiful plaza. I have let 5,000 guests in. There were previously 0 and the park was closed. On this rig, we can definitely afford to let them in. But look at the massive monstrosity size of this. This is larger than most mega parks we look at, or most large size parks, and it's all this crazy building. Patterns put on top. We got ladders outside. While it is very boxy, as you get to the back half, look at that. Look how beautifully, magnificently crafted that is. You can see all the guts in there, all the inner workings. Beautiful looking parking lot, elevated garden on top, which is kind of cool. Park your car in the shade underneath a tree. That is bananas. Yeah, just from the outside exterior, already promising. So if the exterior is anything to behold, wait till you see what's on the inside. So the 5,000 guests are literally still pouring in. It's probably going to take them a hot minute before they're all in, but I want to see all of these rides bustling. I want to see what this mega mall theme park looks like when it's full of guests. Some beautiful architecture right here in the plaza as we're heading on in. Now, small disclaimer. The lighting in Planet Coaster does not account for, I guess, bounce light and shadows. In theory, it should be pretty dark in here because the roof is blocking most of the sunlight, but the light just goes right through. And as a result, what happens is you get one flat light across everything, but no shadows. Whereas like outside, we get shadows. So the roof is blocking the shadows from being casted, but we have one monotone light. As a result, everything looks flat. That is not the fault of the creator, that is the fault of an older game engine. As such, I think it's best to try to go through majority, if not all of the park, at night, which is something I don't normally like to do because of bit rate and how things might look on YouTube. Darker videos are usually harder to watch. However, I have a pretty high bit rate. I'm putting this out in 4K. So if you have a 4K TV and a good internet, you should be able to see this quite nicely. I will try to explore some of the park at day and ride some of the rides as well at day. But because the lighting is just so much better when we turn on all the creators' lights, and they put so much effort into making sure that this indoor park feels immersive at nighttime, that I feel like it is only respectful to do that. Already, it's super cozy and quaint. I can't believe we're indoors, and I just love the way the beams have been constructed with the lights and everything. I feel like I'm indoors, but around me is telling me otherwise. It's gonna play tricks on you, and I love that. I love everything about this. This is so beautifully well crafted that how can I not feature this here today? So it looks like we have a shooting ride to get things going. All the 5,000 guests are pouring in and going straight for the shooting ride. Yeah, there's not a lot to check out in terms of stats and stuff. We're just gonna hit start shooting ride, turn reshade back on, and it says hit them. So we'll have to see. I have mixed opinions on shooting rides. Let's see how this one is. I didn't get that one. Whoa. No, 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 no. This is a lot of targets. Too many targets. This is one for racketing in high scores. Oh boy. We got beetles. What's with the beetles? Oh my god, we're making beetle soup. Beetle juice. Oh, there's targets on the ceiling that I'm completely missing all of them. Okay. If you're one of those I enjoy high score enjoyers, this is the shooting ride for you. I'm missing all of this. This is actually good for replayability because there's so many targets. You can get the combo multiplier going on rattling these off. I don't know which ones are worth how many points, but I'm sure the colors indicate different point values. Maybe a little legend as we're waiting for it to load up. Like purples are worth 50, reds are worth 20, that sort of thing would have been helpful. I like that little environment too. That was pretty cool. Going through the alpines there. Oh my god. This is bananas. So my critique with these target rides where there's not a lot of movie or action going on and it's just target, 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 target. I've oftentimes said in the past that, oh, this is wild, that those can often be the worst ones. However, I think this is just so over the top with so many of them, it's overwhelming. And the that overwhelmingness actually creates for not only replayability, challenge, difficulty, all that stuff. Makes it frustrating. I think there's a lot to be said about that. But the problem is they respawn, and you're just kind of repeating maybe too many triggers. I think you could have done away with like half and still had it frustrating and challenging and all that. But pretty cool overall. Wow, there it is. That was wild. Not a lot of animatronics, but the scenes were really captivating. I mean, we are in an indoor park. We're in an indoor dark ride within an indoor park. It's indoorception, and I freaking love it. Let's go. All right, that is kicking things off with a literal bang. And I can't wait to see what we got going on next. So this is the chair swing. I mean, I have to go on a chair swing ride indoors. Let's go. Look at this. This is phenomenal. Have a little look around. Yeah, the way the rafters are done, the ceilings, the windows, everywhere you look, you're constantly being reminded that you are in fact indoors. And it's been constructed in a way where it kind of architecturally makes sense. Giant support pillars and all that. And you're seeing that everywhere you look. And it is a constant reminder, hey, you are inside. And I haven't really felt that from previous indoor parks that I've seen throughout my time with Planet Coaster. So this area to me looked the most captivating when I was grabbing the B-roll. I'm particularly excited about that wooden coaster, but the aesthetic of everything here is really fun. It's got this jungliness to it, and kind of gives me vibes of a mini golf, indoor mini golf I used to go to as a kid. Same kind of like foliage, lighting. It's really cool. Woodwork. Definitely giving me mini golf vibes. Great ambience as well. Lots of noise. I might have let too many guests in. Wow. That's so cool. I like the added lights on this. It's like everything here is livened up and over the top, right? The cage around it, the lights above it, the music, the strobiness. You have to put a little bit more effort into your stuff when you're indoor. You gotta liven it up, because naturally when things are just sitting outside, everything just looks a little bit more clean, a little bit more crisp. You got that sunlight hitting everything. Looks good. So you have to artificially create all these extra lights to make things pop. And the creator here today did not slouch in any regards to any of that. Is this the queue for the ride I was just looking at? I don't know. It's going all the way up there. No, it's a river rapids. Whoa. We're going on an indoor river rapids adventure. Starting things off with the more gentle, fun rides, but we definitely have a lot of coasters packed into this park as well. So pretty exciting stuff. I love this. It's like a big window. It's inversed. So that's keeping all the cold air from getting in. And when you go in it, you're actually outside. That's a really cool concept, and I'm definitely going to be checking that out when we get closer to it. Whoa, we got robots and stuff here. Ancient robot jungle ride. Okay. What's the Rio Medeira? What do we got going on here? 500 meters in length. I mean, it's river rapids, right? So nothing too particularly interesting in terms of stats. All we got to do is find the right raft. This is it. This is our guy. We want to do an orbit. Let's check this out. Oh, that's not the view I want. I think this is it. Yes. I want to be able to pan around it so we can take a look at all sides. Now, the one thing that's much different from the traditional river rapids that you guys are used to seeing on the show, most of the times it's preferable to ride these during the daytime because so much work has gone into the jungles, the lighting's really good, you can see the water more clearly, but because this is indoor, an extra emphasis has to go into lighting. And as you can see, it is beautifully lit. I love the color schemes of this all. We got like shadowy blues with vibrant reds, contrasting colors. It's very saturated and fun. It has an artificial look to it, but creatively awesome. Look at this. I can't really get the... There we go. Ooh. It's an explosion as it drops down. I guess it's breaking through a mine shaft or something. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, considering we're indoor, this is one of the best outdoor experiences I've ever seen for a river rapids. Generally, these river rapids people can get away with just stretching them across terrain with not a lot going on because the terrain does the heavy lifting. But as I mentioned, you have to like emphasize the light, you gotta double down on details, and it still has this kind of like indoor vibe to it, but it's just jam-packed with like all these details. I love it. This is incredibly well done. Is that a giant frog? Oh my god, I love the exaggerated eyes on that. That is freaking brilliant. Oh, we got more. It's like a skeleton. What is that, a hippo? And there's an actual hippo. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the pulsing lights, the atmosphere is just remarkably well done. I wonder if I should have the flashlight on. This looks great too with the flashlight on. Wow. Maybe I should... I like both. Yeah, the flashlight's actually really good. I wonder if I should walk around with the flashlight on. Because we do get a little bit of that directional light with reshade on. It kind of does cast some artificial shadows. It looks good both ways. I'm not mad at it. Wow, what an incredible river rapids. Very intricate, long track, all tucked in. Like, there's no square meter in this park that has gone to waste. And that's what you'll see and notice as we go further and further into this park. Because this river rapids not only is integrated with itself, but it had other rides passing over it, under it, between it, path work and all that. That is just ridiculous efficiency in terms of space utilization. Look at all this. I have to go on these flat rides. Because they're all, look at this, we're almost touching the ceiling. That is so weird to say. I love it. Oh my god, I don't know about that view. This, or that view. This is so gnarly. Let's see flashlight on again. Yeah, I kind of like that. The thing is, if I make a decision like flashlight on, and then I find out after I've uploaded the video that you guys like it off, I've made a massive error. Maybe there's not enough pathing in this park for all of the guests I let in. I might have underestimated the size. Did we go on this already? Was this the log flume? Or there's the shooting ride? I don't know. I'm so all over the place in my own thoughts, I might have forgot to pay attention. Pointed things out here and there. This feels a little bit different. I could be wrong. If it is the log flume, we get to enjoy it twice. Now this definitely feels new. Oh. It's the wooden coaster. Let's freaking go. I want to see the stats on this. 1 kilometer in length in an indoor park. Wow. 54 miles per hour. The biggest drop's about 30 meters. Has some air time on it. It's just rolling. It's lost all its momentum on its way back. So I would imagine that the tallest lift cannot really be that high. Like what's the height of the roof in this park? Like 50 meters? So with the drop and then the incline, the decline, it's going to be hard to get a massive drop off this unless you're going underground. So yeah, you're gonna have to really maximize. Crap. I think this one's just taking off now. You have to maximize your space, the usage of the track. Let's go. moly! It's so loud. I gotta get the volume down. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Because we're indoor and you have to like build out your terrain, your landscape, this is probably the most themed wooden coaster I've ever seen in the history of ever. You know, we're passing, like everywhere you look, there is theming. And that is very, very rare because when people are designing these wooden coasters, they like to go up an 80-foot lift, drop down, you know, 50 meters or whatever, and they just get like really crazy with the layout. And as a result, it's almost impossible to theme unless it's going around a landscape. For the sake of sakes, I'm gonna turn it to daytime. I know it's a little bit weird, but there's so many visuals that I kind of want to see more. And I think it's a little bit easier to see it all with the light back on. Okay, so you can definitely see how intentional everything is to be lit and experienced at nighttime. I don't think we're going to be doing that again, unfortunately. That is one of the benefits to these outdoor parks is you get a little bit of a transformational effect where it's both really enjoyable at day and somewhat different at night, depending on how many lights you've integrated and special effects and fire, pyrokinetics, and all that stuff. People get really crazy with the nighttime stuff, whereas here we're pretty much limited to the experience being that of night. But I think it's done on such an elevated factor, right? Never have I ever seen lighting this good, and it has to be. It absolutely has to be because we're indoor. I am getting a little bit confused on like the queues though. I wish there was more signage because a lot of this area is very jungly, and I'm like, did I go down here? Did I go down there? My brain is firing on all sorts of different cylinders right now. Having a hard time focusing. I'm literally like overwhelmed and oversaturated with just awesomeness right now. But it appears I haven't rewalked any queues. This is the Tiki coaster, 600 meters in duration, 33 meters is the biggest drop. I think that's taller than the Woody was, but we're going straight down on this one, so a little bit easier to do. We got one pulling into the station now. Let's check it out. We're gonna go middle seat. Googly moogly. Oh man, this is gonna be a weird comment, but I love how realistically man-made everything is. You constantly get this reminder. We're getting up to the top of the lift. We see that we're indoor. We're reminded that we're indoor, and we're going through these set pieces that were clearly man-made, right? While it is beautiful and it has this naturistic feel, it also has this like, hey, everything was hand-constructed. You can almost tell that the rocks are made out of styrofoam. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a weird thing to kind of point out, but it has this feeling to it, right? Do you guys know what I mean there? Did we go on this? Yeah, that was the river rapids. Okay, so there's so many rides in one compact little area. More rides than some of the more sprawling parks I've been to, but I'm pretty sure we've hit up every single ride in this area. I mean, what do we have here? We had some flat rides, Looney Turns, wooden coaster, river rapids. That's a lot. That's a lot for one little adventure area. Did I go in there? I'm questioning my reality. I will be hitting up the ride list, of course, because there's going to be some hidden rides that we do not naturally discover throughout this park, but I'm going to do my very best. Oh yeah, did we go down here? Because I was like coming through here and I was like, oh, ride. But I was very compelled to check this out. The lighting is pulsing. That is very cool. You put a sequencer on. There we go. Now we're getting back into, oh, that's where we came in. Perfect. Now we're getting into this like really crazy cyberpunk style area of the park, which I really like the aesthetic of it all. I can't read that for the life of me. We're gonna check out this observatory because I think it's so cool. Although when we get to the top of the observatory, there's probably gonna be nothing to look at but sandbox. But look at this. Now we're looking in from the outside while we're technically still inside. We're in the belly button of the building. Oh my god. Oh, the serenic music. The Explorer, that's what it said. How do you ride a observatory? We're gonna go seat view, so we can at least check out the park as we go up. So cool. I'm in it. Super immersed. Let's freaking go. All right. Yeah, take a look at all of that. Wowee. And now we're on top of the building. And there's literally nothing to look at but mountains. Mountains! I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Hey, hold the phone. Daytime. There's something back there? What? I have to check that out. That's not a part of the sandbox, from my understanding. Could be wrong, but yeah, get your binoculars out. I actually feel very zen right now. This is actually way more enjoyable than I suspected it would be. To think of like all of the noise, the madness that's down below us right now, everything compact, claustrophobic, things stacked on stacked on stacked on top of each other, and then you just get to like rise up out of all of that to just nature, beauty, silence, serenity. Surrender to the serenity. It's like complete opposite contrast. And then I hit escape and watch madness. I want to see what that thing was all about. Let's go. Let's take a flyover. Ah, it's the creator's name, Nihort. You can find a link to their workshop and subscribe to them if you would like down in the description, or yeah, the description. Are we gonna blow up Nihort's home? Is that what's happening here? I'm for it. Wait, where's the start sequencer button? It's got to be near the sign, right? I want to blow this house up. How do you do it? There's got to be a start button. All right, my assumption was this was the start button, but it's because it's in a group, it makes me feel like it's part of the sequence. We have music. Let me get the volume up. Nihort! I want to see the house blow up. I want to try to like watch the fireworks from this view in case the house explodes. There was like warning signs, and part of me just wants to blow up a house right now. Wow! Fun little side attraction here. The observatory is kind of a clever idea to draw your attention to this, which is existing in the background. Otherwise, I would have never noticed it, because why would I go to the backside of this gigantic indoor building? There's no purpose for that. But upon going on the observatory, we see this nice little Easter egg. We come over, we check it out. So, great job at utilizing the tools and rides and that sort of thing to direct us to finding this. As a result, I'm watching it, and yeah, I think it's fun. There it is, solid fireworks show. Gotta get the volume back down because it is at 100%. Wow! Okay, back to flying through the air. We're gonna go... Oh, I'm holding on to something. Let go. Let go! We're gonna go through the belly button and back down. And now, where's the actual exit? Here we go. Woo! That was kind of fun. Great little Easter egg there. Getting sidetracked. I like these cookie rocks. Cookie rocks! Okay, let's see what kind of craziness this area has to offer. I like the use of the basic shapes. This is a very cool Chief Beef building. Can we go inside and get a burger? No, it's just exterior only. Got a bit of a retro vibe to it. Like the color panels. Mission Police. I think they said this was some sort of dark ride. And it is like a police station. This is gnarly. Okay. Let's go through the queue. We're going on a heist here. Digging the music. Your interiors inside of your indoor park are amazing. Interiorception. This is really cool. We look outside and what do we see? Inside. I love the complexities of this madness. Oh, hanging shish kebabs. Would you look at that? Ow. Where are we going? This is the most intricate queue if I've ever seen one. We get there and it's a flat ride. It's a little whirly rig. Oh, not so much the case. Where are all the guests? I was gonna say, is the ride in test mode, but it definitely is not. Look at the coaster track there. Oh my God, what are we dealing with here? 1.1 kilometers, 260 seconds duration, 63 miles per hour. Biggest drop is 40 meters. That's the biggest in this park so far. 7 inversions and a little bit of airtime. This is ridiculous. And you know what? Since there's no guests on this, we can ride seat view, but I kind of also want to check out the track view, so let's do both. So we'll get the authentic experience and then we'll get the smoothest possible experience. Come on, we gotta take off before the guests decide they want to come on this. Hurry, quickly! I'm gonna give myself a seizure. Okay, let's go. Woo! Quite the wait. The lighting is doing something a little wacky up here. It's like we washed out all the shadows. But the visuals of this ride have been just sensational. I definitely want to check it out in track view yet again. This block section takes quite some time, though, doesn't it? I wonder if it has to wait for the other one to take off, and it's like just now getting guests. I think this one's going to be really sick in track view, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Can I jump over the next one? Oh, we got one in the station now. Let's do this. This is absolutely mind-blowing. The layering of this indoor park is like nothing I've ever seen before. It is so thoroughly thought out and well constructed. It just blows my mind, the intricacies of how you've woven this coaster through all of this madness, and as a result, we have just some of the best visuals I've ever seen on some of these coasters. I still can't believe that this whole indoor experience is as advertised. Sometimes when I see these indoor parks, I'm like, oh, indoor park, because I've never seen them really done well. But this is just beyond well done. It's incredible. Truly like an experience like nothing ever before on this channel. And I am in it. And looking over at my recording, we're about 40 minutes in. I have a feeling we're just getting started. It's really hard to tell how much content is really here because I can't see where I am in the park. I have no grasp on scale or direction. These people are lost. Yeah, this is quite an experience, isn't it? I think that will be my favorite coaster in the park so far, the one we just went on there. That was visually stunning. Again, I gotta give credit where credit is due. This is also probably the best nighttime lighting I've ever seen in Planet Coaster ever. And it has to be. It just has to be. Because we can't get natural light in here. Disco Panic. Even these flat rides are just wild. All this theming for them? I can't even click the freaking thing. Where's the operator? Usually this does it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I even want to check out these flat rides because it's not often that you get to ride flat rides inside. But all the lights, the rafters, the beams, everything around us is just wild and crazy. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Is there a different view I can check out? Look at these people. Lack! Oh my god, it's so cool. Wow, so cool. I also originally thought the adventure area was going to be my favorite, but the aesthetic here, the way you use the color panels, it's really quite a vibe, and I'm liking it. For some reason, the AI is derping out. I don't know how it has something to do with the indoor parkness. They keep getting stuck on things. This has clearly got to be an exit because they're only going down. We have a train. I believe it's a people mover, which not only is one of the least used transport rides, but generally I've only ever seen a people mover used outside. So it's kind of a double whammy here. We get an extremely rare ride, and we get to experience it in a way we've never seen before. That pretty much goes for everything here. It's been quite a unique experience so far. And I'm really happy I loaded this one up here today. There wasn't much to go off letting me know how good it was gonna be until I poked in and I was like, okay, we're hitting record. Yeah, little people mover. Probably too many trains operating on this than necessary. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? How many are here? Okay, so this one's taking off. I honestly don't know how to ride this. This is first person. This guy's giving me the frowny look. These kids are pretty happy about all this. Yeah, this is neat. Whoa. I just can't really fathom what my eyes are picking up right now. The compositions, the amount that has been constructed here artistically is kind of impossible. But they pulled it off. And I am glad that they did, because we get to experience it here today. Is there any other views that are good? This is actually pretty decent. Where are we now? There's oh, they're bringing the fireworks over to Nihort's house. The fireworks show. Look at all this back. Got parking, staff facility area. Like we're on a Willy Wonka tour or something. This is. What happened to the audio? The audio has been really good in this park so far, and then at some point it just like stopped. And I started thinking like, did something die? I was on a coaster and it was like, the music kind of died out. Sometimes the game just like cuts audio. I don't know, when there's too much audio. But it definitely got quiet all of a sudden, and the ambience had been really good up until this point. A slow climb to the top. Hey, there's a look at Nihort's house again. Very cool. We passed by the pizza shop, and then we're seeing pizza stuff back here. I like that integration there. It's like the back of the shop is part of the ride. And that's what's so brilliant about this park is, what I said earlier is, not a single square meter has gone unused. As a result, my eyes just don't even know what they're seeing. You built windows on that building out of little square lights. A lot of creative design choices with this Neon City area. Ooh. The strobing lights on the window panes. That's brilliant. This is artistically a masterpiece. Oh, there's another center plaza area just like the other one. It's almost identical, but completely different themed. I have to go check that area out. That looks amazing. It like mirrors everything that we saw in the adventure area in terms of layout, but the aesthetics are completely unique to that of this area. Brilliant. Yeah, see the people getting stuck again. You broke the game. I'm not mad at it. Okay. Wow. So if we keep going through here, we should probably find our way into the plaza. Ooh. The Cosmic Cow. I also just love the plankification of everything. You didn't do anything like your own. You just said, I'm going to use the stuff that's in the game because it's so well done. St. Gulpy, Cosmic Cow, the Chief Beef Ride. Everything is Planet Coaster. It's the Planet Coaster official indoor theme park. And I love it. They did such a good job with all the branding and the theming in this game. And embracing that. So cool. Just to get the triggers to work on something like this. Getting one row to work, duplicating it, offsetting it. Extraordinary patience. And, wow. Even these back panels, this is next level architecture. The core. All of this for a flat ride. I mean, this has taken the game to a whole new level. Really quite remarkable. Look at this. Woo! Everywhere I look, there's something I like. this here, the cylinder, I feel like we're in an art museum. So cool. Even the pathwork, just gotta like, it's hard to appreciate the details because I am consumed by them. They're everywhere. It's hard to just focus on any one thing. And, oh, this might be the core. What was that? Yeah, I think the core is an actual ride. Whoa, the color palette is ridiculous. The room check. Security. Yo, we're going into a silo. What is this? Reminds me of the James Bond silo level. GoldenEye. Oh my goodness. There's a underground basement to this massive indoor park. Whoa. Server racks. Get ready to enter the Matrix. No ambience down here, but we have speakers, and that's why I was saying I think something broke. Bit unfortunate. Security cameras. Very detailed corridors. I'm loving the way you design the server racks, too. Very clever. Even the choice of using priority queue for the whole duration. The green goes well with your theme. Like, that was a intentional decision just for thematic pathways. Whoa, robotic arm ride? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to expect here. Let's find out. Seat view, middle seat. Let's go. I didn't check if I needed to download any custom images for this park. That would be my bad if I missed something. Let me double check just to be sure. There's nothing on the Steam page. We're good to go. Okay, let's do it. Nihort is flexing hard with these, his ability to do sequencers. This is incredible. God Googly moogly. Oh, wowzers. Wowzers. That has to be the most impressive use of vanilla robotic arm ride mechanics I have ever seen. So nothing there used like custom screens, nothing like that. Everything was just stock. Oh, I could create a glitch. What? That's amazing. That's, when you get too many lights in one area, you get artifacting like that. They literally probably, yeah. That's amazing. Oh my god. Even that is so clever. I'm lost for words. That ride didn't use anything external, all vanilla, everything that you can get right out of the box of the Planet Coaster, but just done exquisitely well. All these custom triggers, all these custom lights. It was great storytelling, beautifully well done, well scripted, great scenes, amazing use and big flexes on their ability to use trigger sequences. Just over the top, absolutely over the top. I can't even, you guys. That was just remarkable, absolutely remarkable. Again, the usage of like little Levinsett bakery, getting her bakery, and then we go over, get her coffee. Very unique color palette to matching that of the Street Fox coffee, but representing the character itself. I just love that subtle inclusion of the Planet Coaster universe and lore. I am freaking losing my mind. This park is just unbelievable. Oh, so this must be the exit for the transport ride. Did I go down that? I might have gone down the queue. I'm not sure. I'm getting a little confused. So we've been on this side of the park pretty much everywhere that I can see and think of. We went to Adventure. Is there another themed area? Because I could have sworn there was more. But if this is where our adventure ends, I would be extremely, extremely satisfied. And look what we just found. This is how you play the fireworks show over. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Why not? That's cool. So I went all the way over there, but there's actually a way to trigger it from here. And the music speakers are over here as well. We don't need to watch the whole thing again, but I wanted to see it from this perspective. We can keep on keeping on. That's amazing. Pizza Pen Hut. I really like the color choices. You kept everything iconic to that of the shops and facilities, but found a way to blend it into your Neo-style city stuff. Okay, let's bird's eye view it. So it appears it is two massive themes. All right, one side's all adventure and pirate, and this side's all futuristic Neo. Oh no! Ho 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 ho! There's a third. We're only a 2/3 of the way done. Okay, let's do this over again. Park entrance here. Fantasy. Fantastic. Did I come down here in the very beginning of the video now? I can't remember. Yeah, I've been here. I could swear I've been here. Shooting ride. Did I go to all of the rides and attractions over here? That I'm unsure of. Well, let's just poke a little bit deeper and find out. Definitely a different vibe and setting over here. Is this, yeah, that's the cue for this ride. Monsieur Frites. Oh, look at that. Yeah, completely different aesthetic over here. Ooh, I like the warm glow of the fireplace. Get your french fries, sit by the fire, listen to the fountain. Zen. Very nice. Yeah, I don't remember walking down here. I have a feeling we're gonna... Oh, we didn't go on an inverted coaster. Ooh. That's an exit. There will be an entrance over here. I have a feeling this is most likely our last coaster of the day. Unless there's something tucked off back here. Oh, little Bavarian German area. We got Professor Wurst. Look at this. Great little gardens. Scenic adventure. Sitting area. Beer garden. Get your sausage and beer. Yo. Fly. Here's our entrance. cool. Yeah, the intricacy of how these rides and queues are all tied together. So dynamic. Everything's elevated, up, down, left, right, over here. It's not flat. It's super compelling. Next level stuff. Next level stuff. By far, the hands down, the best indoor coaster or theme park to date. I didn't think it could be done. Look at the woodwork here. Whoa, that is gnarly. I want to see the outside of this. Whoa, giving me elven vibes. Let's go. All right, inverted coaster. It's going to take off right away, so we're going to do a quick look at the results here. 1 kilometer in length, 38-meter drop, 62 miles per hour. We're going to go middle seat, and off we freaking go. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Wow. Oh my freaking goodness gracious. I don't want it to end. Let me hit the ride list up and make sure. I want to find one more ride. Fingers crossed. Want, ladies and gentlemen. While I'm disappointed to say there's no more rides, that is only because I was having such a fantastic time here that I never wanted it to end. Look at these compositions. Look at what we're looking at. Unfreaking believable. I don't even know how you do these giant pillars. Is that a thing? Smooth concrete wall? They seem so massive. It's very loud. I can't hear myself think. Let's go back to daytime for a sec, even though, and get the volume all the way down. Yeah, I have never ever seen anything this captivating. That was quite an experience, if I say so myself. And again, the size of it, we've seen parks go end to end to end to end. This is probably, I don't know, like a sixth of some of the big parks that we've seen. Some of the big parks that we've seen, which have taken about an hour to explore, sometimes an hour and a half or more. But generally speaking, most park spotlights average around 60 to 90 minutes. I'm looking at my recording. We're at an hour and 7 before editing, so roughly an hour, I would say. And you have to also include the fact that we only rode the coasters once. Generally, when I go on these big parks, I like to ride them at both day and night, or switch up the perspective a little bit, ride the back of the train or the front. I think we only ended up riding one of the coasters twice. Riding all of the coasters twice generally adds a good 15-20 minutes to the experience. I am just blown away by how much content was here today. How much amazing content, high quality, AAA S tier content. There was not one ride that I could fault for anything. I was blown away, jaw on the floor, in awe-inspired by what was done here. And I never, ever thought the day would come that I would say that about an indoor park, because in the past they have just been theme parks with boxes on top. What made this one exceptionally good is they didn't just build it to the flat terrain. There's so many layers and levels and elevated pathways and ups and downs and even a basement. There was so much to it that just elevates it and gives it so much depth and wow factor that it's just just beyond anything I would ever expect to see in Planet Coaster, and I'm so glad that this creator decided to put all the effort into making this possible to show and prove that indoor parks can really be something truly fascinating, and it was definitely fascinating. Wow. I'd like to know what your guys' favorite aspect of this was and why down in the comments, and also be sure to leave a message for the creator, Wiljasi. Their name and workshop will be down in the description below. I'm going to say my favorite ride was the kind of neon launch blitz kind of coaster. The mission police, the police mission. Really great visuals. I was a big fan of this area, how much crazy sequencers and triggered events you put in there. I'd also say the robotic arm ride would probably be my actual favorite thing in the whole park, because I thought it was so expertly done. It was a mastercraft performance of a robotic arm ride, and that alone was probably the best thing in this whole experience for me in terms of rides. But for coasters, I'm gonna give it to the police one. I really like that one a lot. Wow, flat rides were great, aesthetics great. The freaking, what is this thing called? The Explorer was great. Observatory. You had a people mover in there. I have nothing to fault here. Absolutely nothing. I wouldn't have changed a thing. I wouldn't have asked for anything to be different. That was the complete experience, and all of that craziness started here. Amazing. And it's going to end here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did creating it, and I hope you all have a absolutely wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.